Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Gina and we do houseplants and houseplanty things here. So in this video, this is the part 2 of my Milsbo makeover, Milsbo cabinet makeover. So this wasn't supposed to be a 2-part series, but I ran into some issues with getting the correct item delivered to me, and so I had to turn this into a 2-part series. So I ended up having to reorder I wanted to do a grid system in my cabinet, and so I ended up having to reorder. They delivered the wrong item, and then they were out of stock of the item that I had ordered originally, so I had to order 2 different grids, wall grids, that will be going. One is already back there. You could probably see it. I couldn't resist putting things, kind of placing things in there, and I am so excited about this because I know it's gonna be perfect. So yeah, so I've got one grid at the top. I've got this grid to put at the bottom, and then I have a bunch of baskets already filled. I already picked the plants that are, some of the plants that are going to be going in there. This whole basket of my little small leaf Hoyas that are in pawn. Those are going on the wall. And yeah, I'm gonna put this together. And then when I'm all done, I'll take you on a tour of the cabinet. All right, you guys, so it is done. It's amazing how fast it goes. Like, putting things in there goes so much faster than I don't know what, waiting for things to arrive. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, it just went super fast. I hope you enjoyed watching like the process. I know it was just a little bit of behind the scenes. I didn't like take you in for like all of it. Some of this I just wanted to do on my own. And yeah, it turned out even better than I thought it was going to turn out. I'm really happy with it, and I'm going to take you in for a closer look at it. I'll show you everything I did, and we'll do a tour. I'll show you all the plants in the cabinet and some future plans for some of these plants. So, all right, let's take a look inside. All right, so I did turn that light off up here just in hopes that it will make it easier for you guys to see inside of there. Unfortunately, there are some stormy clouds rolling in, so it's kind of dark in here right now, but we'll just have to work around that. So here is the full look at the cabinet. So I did use 2 wall grids, one up here and then one down here. And if you remember from my last video, I mentioned that I was hoping I would be able to use these corner shelves. I have 4 corner shelves, and look, it worked. So this one here, I was able to get the grid behind it. So that's really good news. And then also, I'm really happy that I actually don't have to rely on these suction cups to hold up this grid, because the grid rests on these corner shelves. So it's got really nice support. And then these corner shelves hold it in place. So it is very secure in there, because I was kind of nervous about if those suction cups would actually hold. Now, I looked it up, they do hold 20 pounds each, but still, you know, there's that chance that the suction could come loose, and I'd hate for this whole piece to come crashing down, so I don't have to worry about that. So that's awesome news. Now this grid down here, I did have to use the suction cups, but once again, it's not really holding the grid, because the grid actually rests at the very bottom. I'm going to turn this fan off here. The grid does rest at the bottom of the cabinet, and these suction cups are only holding it against, like, flat against the back wall, so it doesn't like fall forward. So that worked out really great too. And I wasn't able to use all of the accessories that came with the cabinet, or not with the cabinet, for the grid accessories, because there's just not enough space. There's not enough room to use them all. But like this one here, I was able to use this one. And then a bunch of the baskets, like 3 of the baskets here and up here. And then I have the shelves, a couple of shelves down here, which that one is holding a plant, but this one, I need to find something to put there. So one thing that came out of having a delay in setting up in this makeover of this cabinet was that I had more time to really think about this. So I initially was just gonna fill this up with Hoyas and philodendrons and my Piper crocatum. That was the initial plan, but I was thinking, I have these Alocasias that have been in my grow tent, and I've really been wanting to bring them up into the living space to enjoy them up here, but I don't have the humidity for them just in my normal rooms, like normal room humidity. So I decided to put them in here. So I weather stripped the cabinet. I have the weather stripping all along the sides. It's on the doors here, all new weather stripping, and it's at the top also because I have this weather stripping up here. This one has been wanting to come off. This is the only one that hasn't been sticking really well. Everything else has been sticking well. So yeah, so far the high humidity in the cabinet has been 63%. Right there, 63%, which is fine. Alocasias need at least 60% humidity. I think they prefer 70%, and it may get up to 70%. It just hasn't had time to climb that high yet. So I'm really excited to have these guys in there. There's 4 of them. Here, 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 and here. And I will give you a close-up of those in just a little bit. The baskets are filled with Hoyas. Well, that's a Discidia right there. But the rest are all Hoyas. And yeah, so I'm gonna put this camera on the tripod, and I just bumped the tripod. We'll take a close look at what's inside. Oh, and before we do that, everything that was in the cabinet pretty much went back in except for this Pilea macrophylla variegated plant. I think it looks pretty cute up there. I think it will do fine up there. And then I had an Aglaonema. I forget what the name of it is, but the Aglaonema did not go back in. It was down here. Or no, it was up here, I think, before. So, all right, let's tour this cabinet. Let's take a close look at all of these plants. Okay, I am going to leave the light off, I think, for this. I did set up my other lights, so hopefully that will help us out. So first, this is the Alocasia Silver Dragon. How pretty that is. I just love these Alocasias. The dragons, this pattern. I love this pattern. Really happy to have this. So that's sitting on this corner shelf here. And then here is the other one. This is just the regular dragon scale. So pretty. Just so beautiful. I love these. I'm so excited to have them up here to really enjoy them. I mean, I see them in my grow tent every day, but it's not the same. It's like I want them in my space. I want to be able to see them. So now this is the Hoya sigillatus, which was in here before. So I was able to get this back in there. It will grow nicely right there. And then also the rotundiflora, Hoya rotundiflora was in there before, and it will do just fine in here once again. And the nice thing is I can direct these vines to grow behind onto the grid back there, so that should work out nicely. So this whole basket here is filled with small leaf Hoyas in pon. So like this is the Lacunosa Asami, and you guys recently saw this, all of these. I recently shared all these with you, but even since that last video, these have grown. Like since I put them in the pon, there's probably like a good inch on all of these plants of new growth. So one thing that is nice, so this is very full, and these plants are all going to be growing, of course, and they're going to outgrow this basket. So my plan for that, for the future, is I can just take a cup, put them in this little cup, and these are not the correct pins to do this because these are not heavy duty enough. These came with, I got a bunch of these that came with the grids. They're for photos, for photographs. It's not going to work for this situation, but just to show you, like for an example, I need to get heavy dutier ones, but I can clip that onto this pot, and then just to give a little bit more space, I can just clip them to the grid, and it will give me so much more space. I don't know if that's going to hold because they're not very sturdy, but can you kind of see that? I don't want to leave it up there too long because I'm afraid it's going to fall. But that's my plan. So I could do that here, and I can do that here, and then also down here, and for the other grid as well. So that'll free up some space. That will be nice. So next to that one is this Hoya Tang Chongjensis. Very cute. And you probably don't remember, but all of this here is new since I put it into pond. So, I mean, these plants, they're loving this pond. This one here is the Lacunosa Silver Mint Coin. Another beautiful Hoya. It's getting so dark. It has been raining every single day, like not all day, but like in the afternoon, we'll get some storms rolling in. And it's afternoon, and once again, here we have storms. So this is Hoya Bella, variegated. So cute. And I know all of these guys are just gonna love the humidity in here because these were just growing in my office and normal. I just got moderate rain starting in 25 minutes. Just got a notification of it. So these were growing in my office and normal room humidity, and they're still like taking off. Look how beautiful. This is new since the last time you saw this plant. This is Hoya Lacunosa Amarillo. So beautiful. So I know they're just gonna do amazingly in here, and I can't wait to see what they do, like how fast they grow with this higher humidity. It's gonna be awesome. Hoya Bella, Louis Bois. Cute. And these baskets are just like perfect for this. It works so well. Just holds all these little cups. This is the Hoya Cumingiana variegated. And there's one more back here. And this is the Hoya GPS 7240. This light. It's so dark. Oh gosh. This one hasn't, I don't think this one has grown since going in the pond, not like the others, but it just could be a slow one. But maybe, you know, being in here, maybe we'll make a difference for that one. We shall see. I will report back. We'll do an update on how things are doing in here. All right, so that is the top. Now we'll look at this shelf. This is the Alocasia cuprea Red Secret. I absolutely love this plant. Just so pretty. I don't know that you guys, you might have seen these when I did my grow tent tour, or maybe this is all new for you guys. I'm not sure, but oh, I just heard thunder. All right. This is the Alocasia Frydek variegated. So pretty. And another leaf coming out. That's an older leaf. So pretty. Love this. Absolutely love it. And then this is my Hoya Houseplant yellow, which was in my office on my IKEA Vitsjo shelf. Moved it in here. And this is so nice because I have so many Hoyas in my office, and now I have more space for them, which is wonderful. This is Hoya ETS 10. And Hoya Carmelet. Cute little small leaf Hoya. And I love the way this pot and the Carmelet pot look together. I think they look so cute together. So, oh, and then up here, this shelf, we have Hoya Spartioides, which is flopping over, doing really well. And the only non-Hoya in the basket, this is Hoya Discidia Vidalii cross species Camaguin Islands. It looks like a Hoya. Very similar. They're so similar. And then we have Hoya Houseplant variegated elbow marginata. Looking really cute. This is, oops. This is Hoya lacunosa silver lime. Oh, this is just another Hoya Houseplant elbow marginata. I have two of those. This one isn't as cute as the other one. And then finally, we have, I think this is the Hoya Nova Ghost. I have to look it up. I can't remember. I think this, pretty sure it's the Nova Ghost, but I could be wrong. But very pretty. And that is the second shelf. So now I'm going to take you down to the bottom. All right, so we'll start with the big guys first. So that's the Piper crocatum, and I did clean the backs. I got it pretty much all cleaned off. Oh no, I missed a little bit. I thought I got it all off, but obviously I missed them. It's kind of hard to get it off. The crystals, the messy crystals. But so that's hanging out. I put it on this side of the cabinet because there's less light on this side. And I had read that the reason that they get those crystals is from too much light. So I thought, okay, that one used to be over here, got more light. So I thought I'm just gonna move it over here, see if that makes a difference. So time will tell. This is Philodendron Brantianum on a moss pole, which I finally got that wet again, which will help keep this cabinet very humid. And then Philodendron melanochrysum hangs out over here. And then back here is a Philodendron Summer Glory. And then we have a Syngonium Starlight in this little basket. And this is Hoya Serpens. Now I'm really excited to see if this cabinet makes a difference for it because I know it loves humidity, so we'll see. It should make a difference. It should. This is the mother plant. This is my mother plant, and this is, I mean, I have propagated this one. It has been propagated a few times, so, I mean, it would be bigger, but I don't know. I'm curious to see if it makes a difference in here. And then finally, Hoya walliniana variegata. Such a pretty plant. Love it. And that's it. That's the cabinet. That's everything in the cabinet. So what do you guys think? I am so happy with it. I would say it's definitely no longer boring to me. For me, it looks like a store display, which is, I like that. I like the way that looks. I don't want overcrowded. Of course, these things are going to grow and it's going to get overcrowded eventually, but right now I think it's just like, it's perfect. It's exactly what I had in my head, what I imagined. Actually better, because I didn't know if these corners were going to work, these corner shelves, if they were going to work, and they worked out. And I may end up getting some extra lighting down here at the bottom because it's a little bit dark down there. I'll see. Maybe some clip-on lights I'll end up putting down there. I don't know. I'll figure something out, but that's it. I can't believe it's finally done. After all the hiccups and craziness, it's finally done. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button. I make new videos every week, twice a week. And I'd love to have you here as part of this community. And I hope you guys are having a fantastic week. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.